why have bikes gotten so expensive? Welcome back, Anonymous Biker USA. Hit that thumbs up, share it out, like, all the good stuff. Subscribe if you prefer, would be appreciated. I can't say subscribe because then people yell at me in the comments, say don't tell me what to do. Anyways, bikes. I know everything's getting more expensive, but do you find that bikes have gotten way out of line with the pricing? If we look at the baggers, you know, this Goldwing here out the door, probably gonna getting close to 30,000. If you get the tour version, you're probably getting 35,000. You know, the Harleys with the CVO ST Road Glides out the door, you're probably hitting 50,000, 50, if not a little more, depending where you live. You know, the BMWs, the GTs, or the GTLs, and the K bikes, 30,000 plus. Smaller sporty touring bikes, the RT 1250 RT, or R1250 RT rather, and the 1300 RT, 30. Where does it stop? What point are you like, I'm out, I'm not doing this anymore? You know, and if you get into the GS or the Pikes Peak Ducati, you know, they're all 30 plus with, you know, you get all the right packages on them. So do you guys have a price point where you're like, I'm not doing it, like it's just not worth it to me? Or will you buy something a little older that's used, let me get that audio better, and get a better value? Or do you stick in the price point of, I'll find the best bike I can for between 15 and 20 and call it a day? And that's even getting hard to do. You know, as I said on the last video, which all you guys commented, watched, thinking about maybe just selling this swing to try something different. And when you start looking at all the bikes that are available, they're expensive. Now, I will have this asset here, so it's not like I'm paying full price for the other bike, because I will have equity in this. But if you had to just go flat out of the box, no down payment, and look at a brand new bike, I mean, you're looking at those ST Road Glides, the CVOs. It could be, depending on credit score and term, but $550, $650, $700 a month. Whew, it's getting steep for a luxury vehicle, quote, quote. It's not even your daily driver. You know, and I know, look, you go, everybody say everything's gotten more expensive. Facts, cars, trucks, you know, nice pickups now are 70, 80, 90,000, which is absurd. But it is what it is. My question to you is, at what point are you still willing to pay? Or like, if you're going, hey, this is my last bike, I'm going for the gusto, I want the nicest one I can. Or are you a cycle trader, Facebook marketplace shopper, picking them up a couple years old and getting a better value? Or are you downsizing? Hey, I'm gonna go with a mid-size, perfect thing, Indian Scout, maybe like a, I don't want to say a Sportster Harley because that's really small, but even the ST Lowrider, but that's going to be north of 20. So just curious as to the thought process you have and the pricing of all these new bikes. I was looking at the EICMA 2025 in Milan and all the new product launches and some of the price points that some of those bikes are coming out at. And obviously they incrementally go up 500 to 1,000 every year, and they throw in a little added feature or an extra electronic aid or some kind of technology. And you know, take the classic Indian Scout. I mean, that's even up to, I think, again, depending on where you live, $14,999 or $15,999. Yeah, it's getting a little expensive. That bike, when it was out, it was $11,500 and $12,500 was a great value. But, you know, where's the line? So tell me in the comments below your thought process on that. Or do you say, hey, you know what? That's what I like. I'm spending the money. I don't care. And you just slack off somewhere else. I don't know if you guys are car collectors, or you have a super nice main vehicle that you drive, or you're a multi-millionaire, it doesn't matter, you get whatever you want. You know, I've gotten so rich off YouTube, I can buy whatever I want now. Nope. So, if you're getting a new bike in 2025, based on price, what bike are you getting? Not what bike do you want. What bike? Literally think about this. You're going bike shopping, and you gotta be willing to pay for what you want. But when it comes down to it, you're like, you know what? I'd like that bike, but I'm gonna get this one instead. It's just a better deal, better value. What would that bike be? Any manufacturer, they're all on the table. Honda Fury in the back of there. You know, also some people I know that watch the channel, they're retired, so they're living in, you know, Social Security and retirement funds and things of that nature, so they may just want to pick something that fits the sweet spot of affordability, which is totally understandable. And I guess it goes into the philosophy also of when you buy a bike, how long do you plan on keeping it? You know, if you're spending that kind of money on a CVOST, you're like, hey, I'm keeping this 10 years, I'm keeping this 15 years. I mean, if you're flipping one every 3 to 5 years, are you really going to spend that kind of money? I don't know. It all depends on what your philosophies are. Lots of different ones. Nobody's wrong, it's just what works for them. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and don't forget,